My name is Shane, a retired baseball player seeking relaxation, family reconnection, and a return to normalcy. Ironically, despite my uneasy history with dolls, it was quite funny when I found myself searching for a Tickle Me Elmo doll. But my sister insisted that I bring a gift to the party, and this was the best thing I could come up with. Reluctantly, I scoured Facebook Marketplace and, to my surprise, stumbled upon one for sale. The seller gave me a somewhat sketchy vibe, but the deal was just too good to let slip through my fingers. Little did I know that this seemingly harmless Tickle Me Elmo doll would lead me down a path of unimaginable terror. Its infectious laughter and vibrant red fur seemed like the perfect gift, but I had no inkling that it would soon drag me into a chilling nightmare. On a thunderous day, I carried the doll to my sister's house for the birthday festivities. Little did I know that my nephew had outgrown his interest in dolls, and, to my surprise, he seemed to dislike the gift. It turned out he hadn't played with dolls in years. Faced with this unforeseen turn of events, I had no choice but to bring the Tickle Me Elmo doll back home with me. As night fell, an unsettling aura descended upon the atmosphere. The once cheerful ambiance turned into a palpable unease. That night, as I lay in bed, I heard a faint, eerie laughter drifting from the living room. Initially dismissing it as a trick of my mind, the laughter persisted, growing more unsettling by the moment. Compelled by a blend of curiosity and unease, I ventured into the living room, drawn by the eerie rhythm of sound. The storm outside added an extra layer of intensity to the atmosphere. To my bewilderment, the Tickle Me Elmo doll was on the floor, despite my distinct recollection of having placed it on the couch. The sinister laughter reverberated through the air, sending shivers down my spine. Strangely, as I stepped into the room, the laughter came to an abrupt halt, casting an unsettling silence over everything. After returning to my room, a growing unease took hold of me, intensifying the sense of impending doom. And then I heard it again, that unsettling sound. The once innocent laughter of the doll had undergone a sinister transformation this time, as if compelling me to react. Acting swiftly, I disposed of the doll, depositing it into the outdoor trash bin in an effort to distance myself from its unsettling influence. But, as I turned away, a chilling whisper insinuated itself into my ears. "Tickle me." Panic surged within me, propelling me back indoors. Frenziedly, I secured doors and windows in a desperate attempt to find refuge from the encroaching darkness. The night proved to be an agonizing test, with memories of the doll's laughter and the spectral voice replaying in my mind. The morning unveiled an unimaginable horror. News of a string of murders had surfaced, suggesting the chilling presence of a potential serial killer among us. Curiously, at each crime scene, only shreds of distinctive red fur were discovered, adding an enigmatic layer to the unsettling puzzle. Panic and fear gripped the town, and the air seemed charged with a sense of impending doom. In the midst of this chaos, I couldn't shake the feeling that the Tickle Me Elmo doll was connected to the sinister events. And as I sat watching the news, trying to make sense of it all, I heard a soft rustling behind me. My heart raced as I turned to see the doll sitting on the couch, its eyes fixed on me. Then, in a voice that sent a chill down my spine, it whispered, "You're next." Before I could react, the doll erupted into eerie, chilling laughter. A surge of both dread and determination coursed through me. I couldn't allow this malevolent force to persist in its reign of terror. Grasping a baseball bat, memories of my days on the field flooding back, I squared off against the doll. Its laughter seemed to taunt my resolve. Summoning all my strength, I swung the bat with unwavering determination. The motion reminiscent of my swings on the baseball field. The doll shattered into fragments. In that moment, the laughter came to an abrupt halt, replaced by a haunting silence that lingered in the air. In the aftermath, a mixture of relief and lingering unease prevailed. The town bore scars that time would never fully heal. As I surveyed the now empty streets, a sense of desolation washed over me. A gentle breeze brushed against my skin, carrying with it an unspoken message. The malevolent presence, I realized, hadn't disappeared. It had stealthily shifted, discovering a new abode within me. Almost involuntarily, I found myself repeating the message aloud, the very words seeming to echo through the wind. "Tickle me." And in that chilling moment, comprehension dawned. The darkness that had once inhabited the Tickle Me Elmo doll had now taken refuge within me.